number 15.
We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And here's Butler outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
Offensive board. Good on the shot.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Curry. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Hart from behind the arc. Santos pulls it in. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work. I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. You got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The kick out to Brunson from downtown, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
And it's Brunson missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Green. Here's Santos. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Hart throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Curry. Inside, Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Green. Al Horford comes in for Butler. Payton's checked in for Santos. And it's Melton in for Moody. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The 3 from Curry. No good there. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game. more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Now here's Hart. Clarkson outside to the paint. Kicks it out, Towns. Launches it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Curry against Brunson. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Brunson is doubled. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Knocks it down from distance.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Clarkson for 3. No luck on that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. His fingerprints were all over. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. Huck Porty's checked in for New York. Clarkson for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Clarkson against Melton. Outside Butler. Back to Melton. For 3. Alvarado with a rebound. New York trailing. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And it's Clarkson missing. Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And here's Horford for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Payton's checked in for Horford. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Clarkson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Porty. Now Alvarado. Here's Clarkson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Huck Porty. And it's Shamet in for Clarkson. And keeping us updated from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Melton. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Santos comes in for Payton. Moody's checked in for Melton. And it's Curry in for Pajemski. On target from range.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. To the inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max clause.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Now here's Bridges. And a basket by Shaman.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mitchell Robinson. Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Knicks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Brunson with the bucket.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Curry against Brunson. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Hart's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got 8.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Curry against Brunson. Curry from inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
New York has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Green, the pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Steph and Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Steph and Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Santos in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. Over Brunson. Curry, no good. New York trailing. For 3, Bridges. Here's Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Brunson against Curry. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 35. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
The 3 from Curry. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Brunson passes to Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Brunson. Give him 8. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Now here's Brunson. This one for 3. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Green finds Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. The shot by Towns, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Brunson answers back.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Curry. Oh, Robinson with a block.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Hart. And the layup falls. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Curry, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Draymond Green. Al Horford comes in for Jimmy Butler. Payton's checked in for Santos. And it's Melton in for Moody. Bridges misses. The Warriors trailing. Down low. Porzingis passes to Payton. It's stolen by Hart. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. On the wing, Payton launches a three. Nails it from three. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
Unselfish play that time by Horford, and we've come to expect that from him. He keeps the team's success always uppermost in mind.
Now here's Towns. 24 points for him. Here's Robinson. Count the basket and the foul. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors. And that one misses. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Alvarado. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Porzingis. Another three for Golden State.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Horford outside. The three. Can't hit that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
First personal foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the power forward position. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Pass to Butler. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Clarkson. Sweet little floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Robinson with a steal. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Butler.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The three is up. And they'll get another chance. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Melton. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Curry. Towns outside. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Drives to the hoop. And Curry just carving him up inside.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. For 3, Bridges. Pajemski grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Curry against Hart. Outside Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. 14 feet away. Porzingis there for the rebound. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Misses the 3. Bridges. 19-footer is good.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for post. Santos comes in for Porzingis. And Moody is subbed in for Pajemski.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Brunson fires. Towns with the follow.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Green with a screen on Brunson. Curry! And he nails it.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Curry using the glass to lay it in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Now Curry, beyond the arc, and got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Brunson. Oh, Green rips down the board. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Green with a screen on Brunson. Here's Green.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The line for 2. Draymond Green.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Curry. Brunson pulls it down. And here are the Knicks now. Hart. Oh, he can't jam it home. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a four-point ball game.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Now a timeout called by New York. 23 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
It's good from beyond the arc.
You cannot say enough about Bridges stepping up when they need him most.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Here's Bridges.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Brunson connects.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They set the screen for three, and again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now we have some time to check. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.